This Euro spec BMW 525 TDS is finished in the rare BMW shade of Techno Violet. It's a really pretty color. It looks very dark, but when the light hits it, that purple really pops. And this car, of course, was a German vehicle, spent some time in Poland. It even comes with some Polish import documents, some German documents, and then it wound up here in Jacksonville, Florida. And that's when our sellers decided that this seemed like a really cool car to take on the classic motorsport rally, the Golden State Rally, which, as the name suggests, is out in California. So they purchased this car, took it out of California, did the rally, and then they did some additional stops. And as you'll see from some of the decals on the car, they visited car museums and vineyards and all sorts of awesome venues all across the country. Having seen thousands and thousands of US highway miles and European kilometers over the years, this car does have some rock chips in the paint. The paint is not perfect, but the color masks this really well from afar. There's no real catastrophic looking imperfections in the paint, just some consistent paint chips from a lack of PPF back in the 90s on this front end, but nothing abnormal from a car with 142,000 kilometers. And then what you'll see as we continue to go through the car is that there are little imperfections throughout that are consistent with a car of this mileage and of this age. You'll see up here on the roof rails, the finish is chipped off and away in a few spots. We've got a dent up here on the roof. Continuing down this roof rail here, you'll see, and that could be filled in if you really wanted to take care of it in a way that's low cost. This driver's side rail is in pretty good condition. And then, being a wagon, a location where you'll often get scuffs and marks is on the rear bumper from where you load into the vehicle. And that's what you find here on the rear. Just a few. But overall, this car is in great shape. You can see here, it seems that our owners have an affinity for clamshell hoods, as is with both their Fiat that we have live and this car as well. But under the hood here, you see we have a BMW 525 TDS diesel engine. You'll note that we do have a hookup for a tuning port. However, nothing is installed. This is the original tune on the vehicle, but this is present, do note. Take an overall look around, and what we'll do is a warm start. So this is not a cold start, but I definitely want you to see what the car is like and what it sounds like under the hood upon startup. All right, so now we're gonna do a warm start. The next best thing to a cold start is we didn't get under the hood during the cold start, but let's fire it up and see how it sounds.